Thanks for clicking on our channel. Oba of Benin and others signed documents to receive looted artifacts from federal government. The Oba of Benin, Omo Noba Nido Oku Akpolokpolo, Oba Ewuare I on Monday signed documents preceding the return of the two looted artifacts that were recently returned by the British government to its Nigerian counterpart. The artifacts, with others expected to arrive in Nigeria soon, were looted about 124 years ago by the colonialists. At a ceremony at his palace, Oba Ewuare I and those involved in the process signed the necessary documents in line with the British laws regarding return of artifacts. The objects would at a later day be handed over to the monarch for keeps by the federal government. To safeguard the artworks and others expected to be returned in future, Oba Ewuare I announced Professor Wole Soyinka as a member of the Board of Trustees of the Benin Royal Museum, where the returned artifacts would be kept and be open to the public, including researchers and scientists. He listed Agatais El Heldi Ahua, and Duka Obeg Bina, Agboj Aig Imukade, Ifwiko Omoigwi Okoro amongst others, as members of the Board of Trustees for the museum. Oba Ewuare II, who commended the role played by the federal government in the return of the artifacts, said Benin art and culture reflect the past and present glory as well as the splendor of the kingdom. As our treasures are returned, our youths will be able to establish a new relationship with the heritage bequeathed by their forefathers. No tussle over ownership of artifacts, says Oba of Benin. The return of all the treasures taken away will begin a new era of Benin history and civilization. International best practice and the rule of law dictate that restitution and compensation is the new discourse. We ask that friendly countries seeking to return our artifacts should do so directly to the Oba of Benin or to the federal government of Nigeria, who will hold them in trust and return the same to the palace of the Oba of Benin Kingdom, as was recently done in Cambridge and Aberdeen, he added. The Nigerian High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, Ambassador Sarafa Tunji Isola, said the ceremony was in line with the commitment of the regime of the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, to ensure that all stolen artifacts are returned to Nigeria and sent to their original owners. The event attracted personalities from all walks of life, including the Emir of Kano, Alhaji Aminu Bayero, representative of the Uni of Ife, representative of the Minister of Health, Dr. Oseki Ihanahel, who is from Benin. Others were Minister of the Niger Delta, Senator Godswill Akpabio, former Governor of Edo State and immediate past National Chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, Pastor Oseki Izayamu, Keniman Swagbon, former Deputy Governor of the state, Lucky Imajuan, palace chiefs and traditional rulers from other parts of the state. Please watch the video of joyful Oba of Benin addressing the audience.
The Emir of Kano, other traditional rulers from different parts of the country, Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, the Chairman Culture and Heritage of the House of Representatives, various dance troops, friends and well-wishers joined the Oba of Benin for this historic event. The Nigerian High Commissioner to the UK explains the essence of the deed of transfer and makes it clear that the items will be domiciled at the palace.
The formal return of historical artworks to Benin Kingdom signifies a breakthrough in the desire of Nigerians and indeed Africans to repossess the African artworks currently domiciled outside their places of origin.
Signatories to the deed, including His Royal Majesty Oba Ewuare II, append their signatures.
His Royal Majesty, our highly revered father, is now appending his very prestigious signature on the documents. Oba Tokpe, Iyaro Mogu.
Insists that a Benin Royal Museum that will be accessible to all will be established to keep returning looted artifacts.
Today marks a watershed in our efforts to retrieve the bronzes, ivories, and other works of art which were removed from this palace in 1897. Other works of art with religious, spiritual, and aesthetic significance to Benin were removed from this palace in 1897. Today, though, is not a day to open old wounds.
The chairman, Culture and Heritage of the House of Representatives, representing Oedo Federal Constituency, reaffirms his support to the fight for the return of looted artifacts.
Today is the beginning of this return under your reign, and my prayer is that we urge all other countries willing and still yet to make up their mind to return these artifacts to please do so and follow suit to return these artifacts to where they belong, the palace of the Oba of Benin.
The Oba said he intends to set up a committee which will include the Nobel laureate, Prof Wole Soyinka, as board of trustees for the Royal Museum. Osazobaze channels television news.